In a village nestled among rolling green hills, where the enticing scent of warm bread once always hung in the air, lived Elias, a kind-hearted baker. His small bakery, with its crackling brick oven and flour-dusted counters, had always been the heart of the community. Elias baked simple, hearty loaves that were universally beloved. But Elias harbored a secret ambition. He yearned to bake the Golden Loaf, a legendary bread from an ancient royal cookbook, rumored to grant pure bliss with a single perfect bite. He believed mastering this ultimate recipe was the only way to achieve true baking perfection and bring ultimate renown and contentment. Elias became consumed by the quest for the Golden Loaf. He spent his nights poring over fragmented clues in dusty old books, his days experimenting with complex, often failing techniques. He'd try exotic, rare ingredients from distant lands, leaving his local pantry less stocked. His mind was always on that elusive, perfect future loaf, a shimmering vision of glory. The simple act of kneading and shaping, once a source of quiet joy, became a chore, a stepping stone to his grander purpose. Subtly, almost imperceptibly, his everyday bread began to lose its consistent warmth and comforting quality. The familiar bustling hum of customers steadily lessened, replaced by a growing quiet in the shop. People no longer trooped to his bakery as they once did, drawn instead to the simpler, more consistent offerings of other village kitchens. His bakery, once vibrant, now often felt silent, its air heavy with his solitary pursuit. One quiet afternoon, as Elias sighed over a failed experiment, the bell above his door tinkled gently. It was Clara, an elderly woman known for her gentle wisdom. She stepped inside, her eyes twinkling as she surveyed the unusually empty shop. She wasn't there to buy bread. Instead, she approached Elias at his counter, carrying a small, plain loaf, freshly baked, but crafted using his own beloved recipe from seasons past. "This," she said softly, breaking off a piece with a gentle motion, "reminds me of the bread you used to bake, Elias. Simple, honest, full of warmth. It sustained my family through many seasons, connecting us all." She offered him the piece and savored her own, her eyes closing briefly in quiet appreciation, a stark contrast to Elias's stressed efforts. Elias looked at the humble loaf in Clara's hand, then at her serene face. He took a bite of the familiar bread. For the first time in ages, he truly tasted the simple goodness, the memories, the quiet strength embedded in his own creation. He felt a warmth, a deep contentment that transcended any imagined bliss from a legendary recipe. He saw the subtle imperfections of the loaf, a slightly uneven crust, a less than perfect rise, but also its profound ability to nourish, to comfort, to connect. Slowly, Elias put down his ancient cookbooks. He returned to his familiar kneading board, his hands working the dough with gentle, loving care, rediscovering the rhythm and joy of the process. He focused on the wholesome quality of his simple ingredients, the warmth of his oven. The bakery, day by day, regained its inviting aroma and comforting glow. Elias still acknowledged the legend of the Golden Loaf, but it no longer held him captive. His daily focus shifted entirely back to serving his community with delicious, heartfelt bread. His loaves, infused with his renewed presence, regained their beloved status, becoming truly extraordinary in their simple, wholesome goodness. His bakery once again became a place of shared stories, genuine laughter, and simple, nourishing joy. Elias's journey reminds us that true contentment isn't found in endlessly chasing a distant, idealized perfection. For such a pursuit often blinds us to the profound beauty and richness that already exist within our grasp. Perhaps, like Elias, You too can discover that genuine fulfillment lies in embracing the simple, everyday acts of nurturing what you have, finding immense joy and connection in the present moment, and enriching the lives of those around you with your heartfelt contribution. For ultimately, your greatest masterpiece may not be a mythical goal, but the vibrant, shared life you cultivate with love, one extraordinary bread at a time.